Welcome back to the Tool Crib. In my last video, I did a series of testing against different types of package openers on different multi-tools from Leatherman and Gerber and Victorinox. And most of them were dedicated package openers, or some of them were. Some of them were just short blades that can be used very easily for draw cutting capability. And then we even threw a utility knife in there as well from Gerber. And a lot of people in the comments of that video, which I'll post a link to it here if you want to check it out, a lot of people have said they actually use the awl that comes on the Victorinox ALOX versions. And I tend to think that this is going to work really well, actually, because this particular awl has a much sharper point than what its other Victorinox counterparts has, and it has a pretty nice cut edge. So while it doesn't have that little hook portion to kind of hold that cutter against or inside that plastic, it should work pretty well. I would think that it would work just as well as some of those others that we tested. Now, with that theme, a lot of people have told me that they actually use the combination tool that comes on Leatherman tools, and this is the Leatherman Wave. So the combo tool is your is your can opener, bottle opener, wire stripper. But they say that they'll sharpen up the edge of that tip a little bit more than what it already is, because it's slightly blunted on the outside here. And when they sharpen that up, it makes a very, very good package opener. So we're going to test this one out as well. We're going to test it in its original version. But I think if you sharpen that tip up, that would also make a very, very nice package opener that is already integrated into the majority, or frankly, almost all of the Leatherman multi-tools. So we'll try this one out as well. Okay, so I've got a Klein 5-in-1 screwdriver. Well, it's a 5-in-1 screwdriver nut driver, and it comes, all sealed up in that. Some of these you can snap apart. This one is, welded together, or they heat it, and so you have to actually physically cut this one apart. So this would be a good one to test it on. Well, the first one we're going to use is the awl off of an ALOX version. And the one I'm using is the Electrician, but most of, or actually pretty much all, there's a few exceptions, but pretty much all of the Victorinox ALOX versions have this awl on there. So let's pierce it. Oh, that pierced nicely. Oh my goodness, that thing works awesome. Look at how easily that went through there. That works fantastic. So for those that already have Victorinox ALOX versions, you already have a really, really good package opener on there. Okay, so let's bring the Leatherman Wave in here, and we'll give it a try. Now, I wish the cut edge was going the other way. It might be easier. Probably it'd make better results, I bet, if you went left-handed, but we'll see. So let's try to pierce it first. And you can see this is kind of why I wished it was a little longer, because I'm hitting the edge here. So I have to tilt this up a little bit more. Let me see if I can't get it pierced. There we go. And this one works pretty well as well. Now, granted, it could stand to be sharpened up a little bit, but it has pretty decent results in its own right. So you already have some pretty good package openers on your standard Victorinox ALOX, and pretty much every single Leatherman tool out there, and you can make this one a little bit better. I generally leave this tip on this combo tool a little dulled, because I like to use it to scrape my fingernails out on the job site, just constantly getting dirty. So that's the reason I haven't changed mine to that. But for most people who want, or that have Leatherman tools, you can sharpen that edge up just a little bit, and you have a very fine package opener. Well, my name is Ben. You've been watching the Texas Tool Crib. I wanted to show you a couple of other options to use as package openers on some of your existing multi-tools. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.